Hi, and welcome to my guide of the Forgettable Tale of a Drunken Dwarf quest. The quest requirements are the giant dwarf and fishing contest. The stat requirements are 17 farming and 22 cooking. The items needed are approximately 400 GP, 2 buckets of water, 2 barley malts, which you can buy from the Grand Exchange, or you can make them yourself by using 2 barleys on a cooking range, which you can get from the Grand Exchange, or you can farm them yourself. You can easily buy barley seeds from a seed seller in Draynor market. Also, you will need a rake, a seed dibber and a spade, which you can buy from any farm shop near a herb patch. And also a random item, which not always can be bought from the Grand Exchange. All the random items will be listed in the description and how to get them. So you will also need a teleportation method to get that random item, and then a teleportation method to the Grand Exchange, so you can take a minecart ride back to Keldagrim. Since you don't need to fight anything during this quest, just bring your weight reducing armour, and let's say 2 stamina potions would be enough. And then lastly, you will need to have something to do while you wait 20 minutes and then another 10 minutes. When you think you're ready to start this quest, just go to Keldagrim, where you started the giant dwarf quest, on the western side of Keldagrim, west of the bank. Talk to Commander Veldaban. Just keep pressing the spacebar and then select the second option, very interested. Select the first option, yes. Sounds like a job for me. First option. And you'll see a cutscene. But first, let's go south and go to the pub so we can buy a beer. Just go a little bit south, you'll see a minigame sign and a beer sign. Enter it, talk to one of the barmaids. Like to buy a beer, 2 coins, pay up, and then go back north and go to the building with a lot of red dots in it. Open the door, talk to the drunken dwarf, then select the second option, I need to know about the red axe. Now he wants a beer, since you already have it. Talk to the drunken dwarf again. Need to know about the red axe. You will give him the beer. Just keep pressing the spacebar. And he will give you 1 Kelda seed. Now you will need to get 3 more by talking to his drinking buddies. First, let's go back south and go to the Laughing Miner Inn once again. And near this inn, walking around, we should find a dwarf called Rowdy. Talk to him. Just keep pressing the spacebar and he will ask for a random item. For me it was an Acne potion. If you didn't read what the item was, just talk to him again. And now you'll need to find that one random item. Now you just need to fetch that item and give it to him. If you do not know how to get that item or you're unable to get it, you just need to wait a while. And then you will need to say to Rowdy that you're unable to find it, and he will ask for another one. So for me it was an Acne potion, and according to a third-party website it is given for free by the apothecary. And the only apothecary there is that I know is in Varrock, so check the description where to get every single item. Alright, so if you also have the Acne potion just like me, just go to the apothecary in Varrock, then select the third option, do you have any potions that you can give away? And then you have a 50-50 chance that he will give you this potion. Just keep talking to him and ask him for free potions until he will give it to you. Once you have this potion, just go back to the dwarf. If you do not have the Acne potion, just get your other item. Go back to the Grand Exchange and travel with the minecart back to Keldagrim. Alright, west of the Grand Exchange, travel the trapdoor back to Keldagrim. And let's go find the rowdy dwarf again, walking in circles around the pub. You give it to him and you'll get Kelda seeds. Alright, after you have the second seed, go back south, go back to the cart right and talk to the cart conductor on the western side. Select the third option that you want to buy a ticket, then select the third option to the White Wolf Mountain. Buy a ticket for 100 GP and it will say you to go to track 4. So go to track 4 and ride the last train cart and get your way to White Wolf Mountain. When you've arrived, let's go a little bit west and enter this pub. Inside this pub we will need to find an NPC called Varrock. Try to find Varrock and try not to attack the dwarfs. Talk to him once you found him. So skip through the dialogue and he will give you the third seed. If you select the second option that you only want to borrow it, alright, once you have this, let's go back east and let's go back to Keldagrim. By talking to the cart conductor, buy a ticket, select the first option, buy, then ride the train cart, and let's go back. Alright, when you've arrived, let's now go to the western side of Keldagrim. So let's go northwest. Don't cross the bridge, just enter the big building, climb up one of the 2 stairs, then cross the river by just going through the 2nd floor. I think this is faster. Now we need to go to the pub on the western side of the Keldagrim village. So just keep going west. And south of the bank you will see a pub sign. Enter the pub and talk to the barman. Then select the first option, a beer please, and buy one for 1 GP. Talk to him again and select the first option again to buy a second beer. Pay up. Next, drink 1 beer to get the beer glass. Next, inside of the pub you will find one NPC called Cows. Talk to him. Keep pressing the spacebar. He will bring a toast in trade for the 4th Kelda seeds. Once you have all 4 of the Kelda seeds, let's go east, and east of the pub you'll find a farm patch. A little bit south of the Kelda hop patch, you should find an NPC called Rind the Gardener. Talk to him. Next, go to the hop patch and rake it. If you didn't bring a rake, there is a spawn point just south of the gardener. Once the patch has been raked, just use your seeds on it, and now you will need to wait approximately 15 to 20 minutes for the hops to be fully grown. They will be healthy on their own, so you don't need to watch or stay with them for the next 20 minutes. What you could do is talk to Rind again, and he will give you a letter. You will need to deliver that letter to Eslan at Falador Herb Patch, and you will get 2 Meridil seeds. But I'm not going to bother, so have fun waiting for the next 20 minutes until the hop patches are done. Alright, after waiting approximately 20 minutes, doesn't matter if you were logged out or not. If you were logged in, you should get a message in your chat box that you probably thought to yourself that you should check your crops. Once you get that message, just go back to Keldagrim and harvest the crops. If you would destroy or lose your Kelda hops, I think Rind the Gardener will give you one for free. After you have this, let's go to the eastern side, so let's go back inside the building, climb up one of the 2 staircases, and get across the river through the 2nd floor. And we now need to go back to that Laughing Eye Miner Inn. Let's climb down the ladder. And just east of the big building, enter that inn. Inside the inn, you'll find some stairs next to the door. Climb those to the 2nd floor. Then go to the southeastern corner, where you'll find a red dot. Pick up the pot from the table and talk to the NPC Vladimir. Select the 4th option. Do you have some spare Yale East? Yep, that's a good deal, and buy some for 25 GP, and he will put it inside of your empty pot. Next, use 2 buckets of water on the fermenting vat, the big one on the eastern wall. Then use the barley malts on the fermenting vat. Then the Kelda hops. And then lastly the ale yeast. And now you'll get a message in your chat box that the contents have begun to ferment. So once again, we will need to wait approximately 10 to 15 minutes while the brew ferments. You will get another message in your chat box to say when it's done. Now be sure that you do not turn the valve next to the fermenting vat, because that will drain it and you will have to start over all over again. And to get another set of Kelda hops, I think you can get them for free from Rind, but then you will also need to buy some more ale yeast, barley malts and buckets of water. So just do not turn the valve. Just wait 10 to 15 minutes until you get that message in your chat box. Now if you do not have it already, you will need to have a beer glass for when the fermenting vat is done. So have fun waiting for the next 10 to 15 minutes, and I will see you back when it's done fermenting. Okay, apparently it only took like 5 minutes. I get a message in my chat box. Perhaps I should check on the Kelda stout. Once you have this message, turn the valve. Now it will be in the little barrel. Use your beer glass on the Kelda stout, the little barrel next to the fermenting vat. You will get it in your beer glass. Once you have this, climb down the stairs. Let's go north and let's go back to the drunken dwarf, just north of the pub, with the building with a lot of red dots in it. Open the door. Try to find the drunken dwarf and talk to him about the relax, the second option. And he will sober up. Just skip through the dialogue and you will see a cutscene. Alright, after giving him the beer, open the door and go south. We're now going to the minecarts once again. Just keep going south. Pass the first transportation sign. Just keep going south until you see the southern wall. From there, go east and you should see a second NPC near the most southern train track. If you follow this train track, you will see that there are wooden boards, so you can't go through. That's why you need to talk to the most southern cart conductor. Ask about the closed tunnel, the first option. Next, go back northwest, and now we'll need to go back inside of that big building. And we need to talk to the director of the company that we have joined during the giant dwarf quest. So climb one of these two stairs and go to your company. If you've forgotten which company you have joined, you can't really go to your giant dwarf quest log because it isn't written in there. You will need to ask every single director of every company, and the director that doesn't redirect you to his secretary is the company that you have joined. So when you've found which company you have joined, talk to the director and select the third option. Can you help me with the boarded tunnel? Alright, and he will help you. Next, go back southeast and go back to the most southern tracks, to the cart conductor that we have just talked to. Alright, here at the most southern track, write the second cart. And now you're able to ride it and go inside of that tunnel. Now be sure that you have at least 2 inventory slots in your inventory, because we will need those to get through this next puzzle. We'll also see a cutscene of a lot of train tracks across an abyss. Once the cutscene is over, a little bit south of the track you will find a dwarven machinery and a box. Search the box and you'll get a green and a yellow stone. Next, control the dwarven machinery. Now we need to reach the axe, but before that we will need to reach all the 3 squares that are marked blue, because there are more stones in those, because we will need those stones. First, click on the most left junction and you'll put a green stone in it. Click on it again and you will change it into yellow. We will need that yellow stone. Next, click on the next junction, a little bit below that, where the green marker has gone to. Now you'll see that the green line has been lined up to the blue marker. Click OK. then write the card on the train track. Now you just need to wait for your card to be at that blue marker, and there you'll find another box. After your character has get off the minecart, search the box. You will get an extra green stone. Write the train card again. Say yes, and you will be teleported back to the start. Control the dwarf machinery again. And now we will need a green one, then a yellow one, and then another green one. Click OK and write the card once again. And here you'll find another box, search it, write the train card again to get teleported back to the start, control the dwarf machinery, and now we will need to place first the yellow one, then another yellow one, green and green, and now we've completed the first part. To reach the first X, click on OK, write the train card, and we should see a cutscene after the card has reached its destination. Alright, here. Just ignore the conversation and just go east. Just keep crawling east and there you'll find a cave entrance. Enter the cave entrance. But first we will need to have completed this cutscene, so just keep waiting until the cutscene is over. Alright, after cutscene is over, click to continue. And it's now time to do part 2. First, all the stones has been removed, so search the box. Get some stones. Then control the dwarf machinery and once again, starting from the left side, click on a junction and we will now need first a green one, then a yellow one, and then another yellow one. Click on OK, write the minecart, search the box for more stones, write the card, click to continue, control the dwarf machinery once again. Now we will need to have a yellow one, then another yellow one, then green, green, OK, and write the train card. Search the box, get another stone, teleport back, dwarf machinery, and now we will need to do green, green, yellow, green, and yellow. OK, write the train card. And after this section is done, we will be ended up in a sort of library. After the cart reached that library, we will need to search every single book or bookshelf. Alright, now search every bookcase. And you will open up a book. Just close it. Search another bookcase. And then now you just need to do this with every single bookcase. Also, if you see a crate which you can search and that are the only ones with paper on it, also search those. Once you've found 3 different things that you can read, you can skip searching every single bookcase because there are only 3 things that you can read. The rest is nothing interesting. I have already found 2 things that I have opened up that I am able to read. Alright, when I found the last one, go east. And yes, move deeper into the mines. And now it is time for the final part of the train tracks. So once again, search the box. Get some more stones, control the dwarf machinery, and now there are no more blue marked places where there are boxes, but let's start from the left side once again. First we'll need to place a green one, then another green one, yellow and yellow. Click on OK, write the train cart. And at this location there will be another box with some more stones. Search it, get another stone, write the train cart once again, teleport back, dwarf machinery, control it, and now we will need to do 3 yellows. Then a green, green, green. Click on OK. Write the train cart. Search the box, teleport back, use the dwarf machinery, and this is the final one. So first we will need to place a green stone, another green one, then a yellow one, green, yellow, green, yellow, and then another yellow. Click on OK, write the train cart. And after this cart has reached its final destination, we will get another cutscene. And after this long cutscene is over, the quest is pretty much completed. Alrighty, after the cutscene is over, let's go back to Veldaban. If my character wants to start moving, okay. Let's go back to Veldaban on the west side of Keldagrim city. Alright, when you've returned to the quest start, open the door, talk to the commander, just keep pressing the spacebar. And now to complete our quest, we will need to go to the eastern side of Keldagrim. We will need to have a beer and a kebab. So let's first go east and cross the bridge. Be sure to drink a stamina potion dose. And before we can buy a kebab, we should need approximately like 2 GP, I think, to be able to buy it. So after crossing the bridge, just go back to the drunken dwarf's house, east of the bridge. And at his house, just go a little bit southwest. And southwest of his house, you'll find Kujit. Talk to him inside of that house. Then select the first option to buy a kebab. Once you have this, go south, southeast, and go back to the Laughter Mining Inn. So go back to the pub and the minigame sign, enter the pub. If you do not have a beer already, buy one from the barmaid. And when you have the kebab and the beer in your inventory, either drink the beer or eat the kebab, and both of them will trigger a cutscene. After this cutscene is over, we will have completed our quest. And congratulations, you've completed Forgettable Tale of a Drunken Dwarf. You're awarded with 2 quest points, 5000 farming and cooking experience, and also 2 mature dwarven stouts. Now these dwarven stouts temporarily boost your mining and smithing by 2. This was my guide how to complete Forgettable Tale of a Drunken Dwarf quest. Hopefully it helped. Subscribe, rate and comment. Okay, thanks, bye.